Welcome to another episode of OurGlass Podcast. It's your boy Xfactor. I'm back, episode 275. As always, I want to thank y'all for continuously checking your boy out on Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Buzzsprout, TuneIn, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcast listening pleasure on. If I'm not there, let me know. I'll get us there. Make sure you check me out on my socials, Apple Music, Spotify, shit. Check me out on my socials on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check out the YouTube page, and most importantly, check out the OurGlass.net, where you get all your previous shows, videos, music news, and exclusive Hourglass Radio. What's going on, peoples? Excuse me, man. It's been a long goddamn week. Your boy's still down on a little vacation, a little sunny getaway, and everything with the fam, enjoying myself, man. Feel I get out here, man, give another episode. Y'all see the video, excuse that, man. I ain't bring no motherfucking clippers with your boy. Your boy ain't bring no motherfucking clippers and everything. So, just really, just here, man. Soaking up this sun and looking rough as hell. Been drinking, man. This is my last night down this motherfucker and shit. So I'm gonna chill because we got a long ass motherfucking ride back to the motherfucking spot, back to motherfucking Maryland. So I'm being out here chilling, man. The week's been well. Been having some good times, man. Enjoying ourselves. Been doing a lot of shit with the fam, man. Enjoying the nieces, enjoying my all the family, man. All the family. So nice little fucking getaway, man. Well needed, man. And shit, man. Well fucking needed. And shit. Spent a hell of a lot of motherfucking money down this bitch, boy. Lord Jimmy Christmas. That's why I love an all inclusive, man. I like to pay my shit up front. I be out, man. Just pulling the motherfucking card out. I'm surprised. Uh, Motherfucking bank ain't hit me up to year. You know what I'm saying? Because usually I get some type of message saying your card been used out of state or some shit. But they let me slide. They let me slide the motherfucking this week. And shit, I didn't even put the motherfucking notice in to say I was gonna be out of town. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Oh man, some good times, man. Some good times, man. We got the what we got, man. First off, man, rest in peace and condolences to all the victims and families, man. Part of that uh, heinous uh, shooting in I can't say the name of Texas or Lottie, Texas, or something like that, man. I believe so far 19 kids, two adults. It was teachers, man. Uh, Damn shame, man. Tragedy, man. Just a second mass shooting, man, within the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks from the Buffalo shooting of them elderly folks up in the top supermarket to this shooting down in Texas, man. And as always, we do a moment of silence and uh, and prayers and show these victims' faces and everything, man. But as this is becoming all too common, man. Uh, really, and these young kids, man, 18-year-old going up in some elementary school after shooting his uh, grandmother, gonna go in some elementary school, man, and decide to fire on a bunch of innocent kids, man. It's very devastating. Uh, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Sad, man. Sad, man. Sad, 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 sad. Reports coming out that law enforcement took up to an hour, hour and a half to get in there to stop the shooter. Parents outside this video. Parents outside ready to rush to school because they thought officers just were standing around. Uh, and I feel them parents, man. I seen the video. I don't, my kids are older now, but if I had young kids with my grandkids and everything, I probably be. Matter of fact, ain't no probably. I would be upset, and they probably would have to lock me up because I would most likely rush the school. Because if this lone gunman locked himself, barricaded himself in one classroom, uh, I'm going in, man. I'm gonna do whatever I can to for my family. Uh, be honest with you, and uh, so I'm not sure, man. Police they got a lot of questions to answer, man. It's a lot of questions to answer. How this man get into school? How did he get into a classroom? Was anything sounded to alert anybody that was a gunman in the school? I believe schools these days supposed to have some type of uh, gun drill or mass shooting drill or something, and the door's supposed to come with magnets and everything to lock them where you can't get in, uh, and all this stuff, man. There's reports that he had a shootout with a school resource officer. That report was shot down, that it wasn't true, that he just walked in, and uh, and that's a damn shame. Because I know when my youngins was in school, and that's some years ago, especially elementary or middle school, you had to buzz up, you had to buzz it. They had to buzz you in. You ain't no just walking in through no door. They had to buzz you in. They ain't walked. As far as I know, there was ain't no school you just walked up to the door and just walked the fuck in and everything. And usually when you walk in, it was never, if I remember, there was never a classroom. There was always an office right there in the center. Every time I walked in school, office was the first thing you see. Reeves said he to the classroom. I'm not sure. So it's a tragedy, man. There's a lot of questions to be answered, man. But all this shit got to stop, man. This shit got to stop. And Steve Kerr had a passionate pregame thing talking about it. When they were playing the Mavericks, uh, it's crazy. It's crazy, and we don't know. We don't know. So condolences, man, and prayers to all the victims, man. That's involved, all the families that's involved. Uh, you know, these they don't care, man. These lawmakers, man, they same next day Biden comes out with some other shit, man. Like I don't know, man. This is I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. What else we got going on this week, man? I've been so down. I've been so down, man. Ray uh, Loletta. I forgot the brother name, man. Ray from Goodfellas and a few other movies, man. I believe Copland. Uh, he passed away, I believe, at the age of 60, 67. Partly from what I'm reading, he passed away in his sleep. But he played in Something Wild, Unlawful Entry, Copland, Hannibal, Flow, John Q, Identity, Observe and Report, Killing Them Softly, The Place Beyond the Pines, Marriage Story, The Many of the Saints, and obviously we remember him in Goodfellas, and which was a great movie. Uh, Goodfellas, man. Rest in peace to that man. Definitely a good actor that I had watched throughout the years. Uh, and I thought he had some more gangster movies while you BSing around, man. Turbulence. hmm I remember Turbulence. So rest in peace to that man, Ray. Ray Liotta. Rest in peace to him, man. And we had the Ball MJG versus battle this week, man. I watched part of it when I can, man. The two legendary rap groups, man, 8 Ball and MJG, faced off, man, at the latest versus battle in Atlanta on Thursday. The showdown took place with hundreds of crowd, uh, with hundreds in the crowd to hear Bun B and 8 Ball MJG drop their top bangers. Bun B hit some of their top singles, uh, and also as a lot of people mourned that Pimp C wasn't there, Bun said that he wasn't having a bunch of people coming out to rap Pimp C lyrics. He said he was gonna let us hear Pimp C uh, had had let Pimp C words flow through the music and everything, man. UGK dropped a total of 6 albums between '92 and 2009, whereas 8 Ball MJG dropped 8 albums from '93 to 2010. Bun B dropped solo projects after the death of Pimp C, and he hit some of those like Tell Me, Something Good, Pockets Full of Stones, Chopping Blades, front, back, side to side, Wood Wheel, and High Life, among others. MJG, uh, they also came well prepared with impressive catalog. Line 9, Little Millimeter Boys, Coming Out Hard, We Starting This, uh, Just Like Candy, Forever Pay Dues, among others. To assist both the rap groups, Big Boy, Sleepy Brown, David Banner, Jazzy Faye, and Twisted showed up on stage, which also became highlight of the latest versus battle. Really, this article really says there's no real winner. I didn't watch it. I probably watched the first maybe 30, 40 minutes. I got spotty ass Wi-Fi at this spot I'm at. So that shit was in and out, and I got tired of this shit pausing B. And I was trying to move around and everything. And then I started watching the game because that was much better, to be honest with you. And everything, but I did read that a lot of motherfuckers was upset uh, in the crowd, uh, and everything. Said the crowd was shitty and everything. Said the crowd was 100% trash. Social media usually enjoy the battle between Southern rap groups, and and they got discipline of the president of the crowd. 8 Ball MG Verzuz were flawless. They did all tracks. I hope Twister, Banner, Big Boy, Jazzy Faye coming out was dope. Rest in peace, Prince said, whenever chimed in, the chemistry in 8 Ball is amazing. Sincere, grown, man, shit, they jamming. So was Pimp C was on the stage. Wish Pimp C was on the stage with Bun B, but we feel him. Uh, and they were people just was shitting on the crowd, man. But it looked it real good, man. They had some bangers flowing. I listened, like I said, I listened for a good 30, 40 minutes, man. I dropped out. My shit was spotty as fuck. The goddamn signal down here is spotty as fuck and shit. Signal down here is spotty as fuck and all that good shit, man. But I noticed that they put it back on Instagram this week. I'm not sure what because I know they did Cypress Hill. And who did Cypress Hill go against Onyx? They were strictly on Triller itself, where they wanted you to charge. Cypress Hill came out and said they were disappointed that people that they did them that way. But I mean, to be honest with you, as any businessman, the problem is that it started off free. And even after they got Timlin and Swizz got their money in there and sold whatever they made of Versus, uh, you can't, especially that they're paying these artists, man. So they got to make their money back somehow. I can't see anyone going and paying a monthly subscription to Triller for something that doesn't happen monthly, and that's the thing. If Versus was really happening like it was when it first started, it would be a different story. But it's really not happening as often as we got used to, and things are back open, man. People outside, baby. People outside. We back outside, baby. Motherfuckers out and shit. So when I looked at Graham, the Graham had about 63,000, 64,000 when I was in there for my short time. Uh, but yeah, uh, you know, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. But they already made their change. Swizz and Tim already made their change. They moving on. They they moving on, man. They back. They out handling their business. They out handling their business. So uh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. But you start off giving people things for free, man. They're gonna continue to want that for free. And I'm tell you like this, I am a fan, a very big fan of Versus. I enjoyed every one that I seen, uh, and made time if I could to see some the ones, every one of them. But if I can't see myself, man, paying, and no matter, I don't give a fuck if it's $2 or $4 or shit 99 cents a month. I just can't see myself paying a subscription for something that does. I don't get that often. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that often, baby, and everything. We don't get the commentary, the post, after show, or nothing that like that no more and shit. Uh, None of that shit, man. It's like they gave it over and they letting some whoever running the company handle it from there and everything and everything. So it's all good, man. That's what they do, man. We couldn't expect them to give us it's great quality all this time, but it's love, it's love and everything, man. Yeah. What else, man? What the fuck, man? What the fuck else we got going on, man? This shit almost had to knock the youngin BF out and shit. Motherfucker down here going crazy on the motherfucking jet skis and shit, be and everything. Almost had to put it to him, but the respect out of my youngin and everything. My therapist told me, man. The therapist told me you don't want to do nothing to him because it might hurt your relationship with her in the long run. Sometimes you just can't think about those short term reliefs. You gotta think about those long term uh, consequences, and uh, and that's really it, man. And that's what I thought about. And you know, he was acting crazy on that motherfucking jet ski. She was a little upset because she was on the back and everything, and he wanted to act silly and shit. And I think he's just a young nigga, man. I ain't got time for young nigga shit and everything, especially when it comes to my baby. I don't give a fuck if she 22 or not. Still my baby and everything, dog. Gotta realize that shit, man. Gotta grow the fuck up. And if you're not ready to handle that, then you don't need to be with her. Really. That's really what it is, man. You know, you gonna have to sit back and think. You get mad because she make you apologize, and then telling you that it doesn't sound sincere and all that shit. Man, you need to apologize 50 fucking times. She want you to do it 50, you do that shit 100. She want you to do 100, you motherfucking 200, nigga. That's your 200, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta act stupid on the motherfucking jet skis and everything. So, That's all motherfucking good and everything, man. It's all good and everything, man. I seen Noriega. Nori came out with a post. I have been the best to this culture. I have always put hip hop first, and I see you guys go to Allen and David Letterman and Zane Lowe and treat them with more respect than the culture. But you say you want black excellence. I'm gonna be honest. Even going to Oprah or Gail is trash at this point. We control our culture. Why go outside? David Letterman is my favorite. But man, why go there or Allenby for $1 million worth of game, Joe or the champs, or even Twitter? Shit. Uh, I'm not sure who he was talking about. Rumors that it was he was out here talking about Cardi. When it came to it, love, it wasn't even talking or thinking about Cardi, but love the article. Nori calls out rappers for doing interviews with non-hip hop media, and he right, man. He right. Even though Nori has some of the best fucking people, legends on Drink Chat, man. Got that Kanye on that motherfucker for at least 6 hours. It feel like and shit and everything, man. I was literally not talking about any artist, especially any female artist. I was talking about our culture. Period. We control what's good, not the outsiders. I love artists, but hate when artists are acting like artists, and there's such an artist. Uh, there's such an artist of me. Joe replied, just humble servant of hip hop. It only helped raise me and teach me. Still to this day, Noah hit a few points. A lot of people use it as an entryway and share it as soon as they can. Culture was never vain for substance. It was always making them accept it. Sadly, that line is blurred, which is which is which is which is which is true, man. Uh, you know, is you know, I mean, motherfuckers do go wrong. I'm not sure if he talking since Will Smith was on David Letterman, but I believe that was before uh, shot before the joint with that happened with Chris Rock. But don't get me lying, man. I haven't watched any of David Letterman interviews, even when Jay Z was on there. And that's my favorite rapper. So, so Swiss Beats also had some shit for Joe. Apparently, uh, somebody said Alicia Keys really got cooked on the song Diary. Her song Diary, my favorite, your little secret with me. Got the background singer Tony Tone, and Jermaine something. In the back, looked like Joe Button said low key, laugh out loud under it. Swiss came and seen it and said, "King, knock it all out the way, knock it all the way off. Let's not do this. I never got into your zones. Leave my wife out of everything but greatness, please." I mean, Swiss is sensitive though. But I mean, if she got baked on that motherfucker, she got baked on that beat. It's not saying she's not a good singer. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying she's a good singer. Uh, and everything. We was here. We having this discussion last night and playing this game, and somehow came up to who believed they cooked like Gordon Ramsay and shit. And I said me and everything. And they said, you think you're a better cook than your mom? I said, yeah, and everything. They said, why? Say, I mean, I'm not saying she can't cook. I'm just saying she can't do the variety that I do. She good at what she do. I'm good at a lot of fucking things. And 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 that's really it. Yeah. I ain't saying she not good. I'm just saying that I think I'm better at overall shit than her and everything. And that's really what it is, man. You know, but motherfuckers want to take opinion as being serious and shit. Y'all out, dog? All right. At the rate, motherfuckers want to take your opinion and take it as you putting somebody down. But what's wrong with bigging myself up? You know, what's wrong with bigging myself up? And I mean, that's how I feel. Shit. I mean, I ain't shit on her. Just said, I don't think she gives a good with me. Sometimes, the apprentice becomes the master or the teacher someday. And shit. You know what I'm saying? We sat up here and motherfuckers made some fish the first night. My sister made pulled pork. I don't eat pulled pork. So I'm gonna put a pizza. Uh, shit. Mom's was making breakfast the second night. They keep motherfuckers know, man. Look, me and my family don't eat pork like that. We don't. I definitely don't. And shit give me mad bubble guts. Uh, so motherfucking I go get some donuts and shit. Go with the breakfast, like, yo, at least give me something to eat on and shit and everything. And then brother-in-law made lasagna, I believe Monday, which love. I forgot who had breakfast duty, but every morning it was fried potatoes, bacon and pork sausage. Obviously, that's not gonna go well and shit. Not for me. Uh, then dinner we had after that one we had uh, chicken Alfredo and salmon, which was good. Chicken Alfredo was alright. I don't eat Alfredo like that though, but salmon was a little dry, but it was cool. We made tacos and shit. We fucked it up, man. Whole gang, man. We came together like a motherfucking team, boy. If 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 there was a award or a badge for teamwork this week, we would have got that motherfucker. Cause we had our business. Motherfuckers burned that shit down too. Now, problem is, Mama said she don't eat spicy food and everything, so she didn't eat nothing. That's your loss. Niggas was tearing that shit down though, but I looked at and I tasted what everybody else made and everything, and my dad and sister had made some hamburgers the following day with gravy, mashed potatoes and shit. Motherfuckers want all we cook it all the way through, B. You know what I'm saying? I like my burger well done. I like my steak medium. I like my burgers well done, baby, and everything. But I come to realize, and that's why I was so confident when I said that shit. Come to realize, nah, I think I cook better than all these motherfuckers, man. My seasoning is better than most of these motherfuckers, man. But man, let me get out of here, man. As always, I want to thank y'all for continuously checking your boy out. Make sure you share the link, share the page, let everybody know how to get down. It's your boy X, OurGlass Podcast. I'm out, baby.